There is something wrong with my beard. Can you work out which side of my beard I've neatened up and which side I haven't? In this video, we're going to go through all of the tips for making your beard neat. Now, I looked up neat in the dictionary, and essentially we want our beard to be orderly and sneeze coming. And the definition of neat is clean and orderly. So how do we make our beard clean and orderly? Well, this side I made clean and orderly, and this side I did not. Let me share with you the secrets for making your beard neat. Now, this may be a little bit controversial, but I believe that the shorter the beard, the better the neatness is. Now, it is much easier to keep a short beard neat as long, and this is the important caveat, as long as you have got good hair density across the entire beard. You have to grow out your beard a little bit longer if you have patches or uneven growth or non-homogeneous kind of shape. Length will help, but if you are blessed with good hair density, the follicles are close together, it's nice and dark, you've got a good contrast between your skin and your beard, you can actually get a nice neat beard shorter. Density will dictate at what stage your beard can look neat. High density means that you can have a shorter beard with neater lines. If this video is useful to you, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and also go check out beardgrowingpro.com. That's my website where I am on a mission to answer every single beard question that you have. So go check it out, beardgrowingpro.com. When people think about a nice orderly beard, you are thinking really about this line. This top line here and this bottom line are what people think of when they think of a beard. The edges are what mean it is nice and orderly. Now, can you tell that this side, I have trimmed up my cheek line? Look at that. Nice, easy with my single blade razor. On this side, I've got about a week's worth of growth. It's a little bit fuzzier. You can't necessarily define the edge as well. When we're talking about cheek lines, you need to make it as high contrast as possible. Now, there are a few little tricks that I'm not sure I like, but they exist nonetheless. You can actually dye a line into your skin to make this line much, much crisper. You can also use products like hair fibers, or you can trim down to the point of your highest density. Now, my highest density follows this line. I've got a bit of a divot here. Some people have got a much straighter line, and some people have to have a much deeper divot. If you have a deep divot that goes below your lip line, you may want to grow out the bottom of your beard to compensate for the dip that you have to do. Now, the thing is, my jawline is actually here. So if I had a short beard only to my jaw, my beard would only look this long. So compensate a little bit for a little bit longer off the jaw, and your beard will look nice, full and thick. So yes, cheek lines, keep it nice and shaved up. Keep it away from looking fuzzy, nice and neat. Another really important line that will keep your beard looking awesome is the mustache line. This line here. Now, can you tell that I have trimmed this side and not this side? Can you? Well, this is about a week's more growth than this side. Now, what happened is I just took my trimmers and I just passed it over the top of my lip line, you know, where my skin joins my lip, and this side I've let sort of like just grow naturally. Now, when we're talking about a nice orderly beard, we like straight lines. Cutting in a nice straight line on your mustache will keep it looking orderly, no doubt. Products are so important, but you know what? I've never actually found one that I like more than my beard balm, my DIY beard balm. Go check it out here or here, I forget where it goes, but there I'll talk you through how to make my beard balm. Now, this side of my beard, I've put in my beard balm. On this side of my beard, I've put in Honest Amish beard balm only, and you can see that this side falls much sort of straighter than this side, and that's because my beard balm has got a very high percentage wax compared to Honest Amish. Now, they're completely different products, I get it, but my point still stands. Make sure that you use the product that best manages your beard, and it may be closer to a wax than a balm. It may be a butter. If you're lucky and your beard grows down anyway with a little bit of heat treatment, you can get away without using heavy waxes, but I have never bought a product that is better than my DIY beard balm. It's a little bit harder to put on, but it sort of like smooths out nicely in the heat of my hands, I put it on, and as you can see, it holds it on a much straighter line than just beard balm, commercial beard balm on its own. So there we have it. Use the right product, it will neaten up your beard. Get those lines nice and straight. Straight, buzzy. The clean bit of neat is very easy. Buy a nice beard shampoo. Now, recently, I've just been using a bar of soap, a non sort of like fragrance, standard cheapest bar of soap on my beard to see if it really makes a terrible difference. Now, to be honest, I've not really found too much of a difference. I'll be talking about that in a later video, but a beard soap is your best bet if you don't want to experiment. A nice beard soap used every 2 or 3 days, or if you've been out, if you smoke, you need to sort of like stop your beard from smelling like smoke by washing it more regularly. All of those things are important. Your beard is like a giant sponge. It will soak up all of the smells in the environment. So make sure that you keep it nice and clean. Make sure that you get all of those sort of like beard crumbs out. Crumbs of dandruff, crumbs of food, crumbs of stuff in the environment. No matter what it is, make sure you get it out. Get a nice wide tooth comb and really get all of the rubbish out of your beard. The boar brush, not so good at getting deep, but I do use it to, just get out all those little sort of like surface impurities in my beard. But cleanliness is so important. Deep clean regularly, and make sure that you carry a little sort of comb that you can, I got a wooden one that I carry in my pocket. I don't have it here, but I use it to just after I've eaten or something, if there's no one around to say, hey, you've got something in your beard, I just use it lightly over the surface of my beard to make sure I don't have any of those crumbs. You also know when you have crumbs because people look at your beard and not your eyes. Hey, my eyes are up here. Stop looking at my dirty beard. Okay, so the last tip for making your beard look neat is make sure you brush and scissor regularly. Now, if you're not going for growth, you need to stop your beard at a certain length. So regular trim ups aren't going to hurt it. But if you want to actually grow your beard longer, regular trim ups will completely get in the way of your progress. Go check out my other video where I talk about how often to trim if you're growing out your beard. But what I like to do is use a brush, comb, whichever one, doesn't really matter, and a nice pair of sharp scissors, and I will brush. And what I've done today is I've brushed both sides, and only on this side have I trimmed out those hairs that are obviously beyond the lines of the beard. Now I've done it up here. I've brushed my sideburn forward and I've trimmed or cut up here. I brushed my sideburn back and I trimmed here. I can't do much about this because I can't see it very well no matter how good my setup of mirrors, but I don't think it matters too much until I come down to this line where I can brush and cut away any hairs that are obviously outside the line of that beard shape. On this side, I have not. Can you tell the difference? This side and this side. It's like an optician. Number one, number two. So I'm going to go now and actually make sure that this side of the beard matches this one, because I can tell by just putting my lower lip on my mustache that this side is much longer and it's making me uncomfortable and weird. I'm going to trim up these lines to match. I'm also going to trim up, comb and scissor to get rid of any of those hairs that are purposely really obviously outside of the lines of my beard. I'll do that with my sideburns, push it forward, trim, push it back, trim any that escape the lines, and then I'm going to use my DIY beard balm, arguably closer to a wax, somewhere in the middle, bit of a hybrid, to balance out either side so that both sides sits nice and straight. Boom. All of those tips make my beard better, and they'll make your beard better too. So there we have it. There's everything you need to know about keeping your beard nice and neat. Let me know in the comments what you would add to that. Go check out beardgrowingpro.com, and I'll see you in the next video.